You've heard of Moore's Law, the idea that the number of transistors on a chip doubles every 2 years, powering decades of tech progress. But now, we're hitting the limits of physics. Transistors are just 3 nanometers wide, smaller than a strand of DNA. At this scale, electrons start tunneling, causing errors and heat. Manufacturing is also becoming insanely expensive and difficult. So, is the computer revolution over? Not quite. The solution isn't bigger chips, it's modularity. Enter chiplets. Think Legos for silicon. Instead of one giant perfect chip, we build with specialized blocks. This shift is redefining how we design the brains of our devices. Today we'll deconstruct the modern CPU and see how chiplets are saving and reinventing Moore's Law. Let's dive in. To understand chiplets, let's talk about yield. With pizza, imagine baking a massive pizza. If one spot burns, the whole thing's ruined. That's how big chips work. One defect, and it's trash. Now bake smaller, personal pizzas. If one burns, you toss just that one. The rest are fine. Yield goes up. Chiplets use this logic. Instead of one huge die, manufacturers make smaller, specialized chiplets. If a defect ruins one, you only lose that piece, not the whole processor. This boosts yield, cuts waste, and saves money. But here's the magic. You can combine these chiplets, CPU, memory, graphics, into custom processors. Companies like AMD and Apple mix and match chiplets to build everything from budget CPUs to high-end server chips. This modularity lets them create super chips that would be impossible as a single piece of silicon. It's not about baking a bigger pizza, it's about building a better banquet. Chiplets are transforming how we make and scale processors. For years, Intel dominated CPUs with big monolithic chips. AMD was lagging until they gambled on chiplets. In 2017, AMD's Ryzen launched with multiple smaller dies connected together, not one big chip. Critics worried about latency, but AMD was smart. They put CPU cores on small high-yield chiplets and I/O on a separate, cheaper chiplet. The result? Flexibility and cost savings. They could scale up for servers or down for desktops, all using the same building blocks. AMD's Infinity Fabric interconnect kept latency in check. Suddenly, AMD offered more cores and better performance at lower prices, disrupting the market. The chiplet approach let them outpace Intel, proving modular pizza platters could beat giant pizzas. AMD's risk paid off. They became a true performance leader. Chiplets turned the underdog into a champion. Apple took chiplets in a different direction. When they needed more power than a single chip could provide, they didn't build a bigger chip, they fused two together. Enter ultrafusion. Apple connected two M1 Max chips with a silicon interposer, creating the M1 Ultra. This interposer acts like a microscopic circuit board delivering massive bandwidth, 2.5 terabytes per second, between the chips. To software, the M1 Ultra looks like one giant processor, double the CPU, GPU, and unified memory. Developers don't need to change anything, it just works. This is linear scaling. 2 chips, double the performance, no penalty. Apple sidestepped manufacturing limits by seamlessly stitching 2 chips into one. The result? A processor so large it had to be built in pieces, but acts as a single, unified powerhouse. So far, chiplets have been connected side by side, but what if we stack them? Enter 3D stacking, building up, not just out. Intel's Foveros and AMD's V-Cache stack chiplets vertically, connecting them with microscopic elevators called TSVs. This slashes the distance between logic and memory, boosting speed and efficiency. For gaming CPUs, stacking extra cache directly on top delivers huge performance gains, but stacking brings a new challenge: heat. Cooling a skyscraper of silicon is tough. Engineers are experimenting with microfluidic cooling and strategic stacking. The goal: put hot logic on the bottom, cooler memory on top. 3D stacking is a complex puzzle, but it's unlocking new levels of power and efficiency. Right now, each company uses its own chiplet connections, AMD's Infinity Fabric, Apple's UltraFusion, but what if chiplets from different companies could work together? Enter UCIe, Universal Chiplet Interconnect Express, the USB for chiplets. Backed by industry giants, UCIe is an open standard that lets chiplets from different makers communicate seamlessly. Imagine a processor with AMD CPU cores, Google AI accelerators, and Samsung memory controllers, all on one package. This mix-and-match approach lowers costs, fosters innovation, and lets smaller players compete. UCIe is the foundation for a new, open ecosystem, just like the PC industry's shift to standardized parts. It's the handshake that will build the super chips of the future. Chiplets need a base to sit on, a substrate, like a mini motherboard. Traditionally, substrates are made of organic materials, but as chips get bigger and more complex, these are hitting their limits. Enter glass substrates, ultra-stable, heat-resistant, and able to support much finer, denser wiring. Glass doesn't warp, allowing for precise alignment and massive chiplet packages. Intel is leading the charge, aiming for processors with 1 trillion transistors by 2030, impossible on old substrates. Glass enables the dense, high-speed connections needed for future superchips. It's the rock-solid foundation for the next era of computing. Why all this complexity? The answer is AI. Modern AI models demand insane compute and memory bandwidth. NVIDIA's GPUs power this revolution, but even they've hit the reticle limit, the maximum chip size manufacturing allows. Their latest Blackwell B200 isn't one chip, but two massive dies fused together, connected by a 10 terabyte per second link. Surrounding these with stacks of high-bandwidth memory delivers 8 terabytes per second of bandwidth, impossible with traditional designs. Chiplets bring compute and memory closer, slashing power and boosting speed. This system-level integration is the future specialized chiplets for AI, graphics, and networking, all in one package. The techniques pioneered for AI will soon power everyday devices. So, is Moore's Law dead? If you mean doubling transistors on a single chip every 2 years, yes, that era is ending. But if you mean doubling system performance, that's still alive thanks to chiplets and advanced packaging. We're no longer just shrinking transistors. We're building up and out, combining specialized pieces for exponential gains. This is more than more. Progress through architecture, integration, and specialization. AMD mixes process nodes, Apple fuses chips, Intel stacks silicon, NVIDIA builds AI behemoths. None of this is possible with monolithic chips alone. The chiplet is now the atomic unit of innovation. The future is about clever combinations, not brute force scaling. The computer revolution isn't over, it's evolving, more creative and collaborative than ever. The device in your hand is a marvel, a layered sandwich of silicon, copper, and glass, built with mind-boggling precision. We've moved from drawing circuits to building silicon cities, modular, interconnected, and stacked in 3 dimensions. This is the new frontier of performance, with every company bringing its own strategy. Are you Team Blue, Intel, Team Red, AMD, or Team Green, NVIDIA? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, stack that subscribe button and ring the bell. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Let me know if you need further tightening or adjustments.